is your mid-week moment to reset, to reflect, and reclaim your peace before you walk into another workday. And I'm Belinda Harris, your favorite workplace self-care at work advocate and your HR insider, here to make sure that you don't just survive your job, but that you find a way to thrive in it. Because we are going to inhale calm and exhale chaos. Let's get into it. Today's topic is about how to protect your peace in a noisy workplace. Yeah. You're probably going to be like, how are we going to do that? Well, we're going to identify the type of noises. For example, noise at work isn't always just sound, right? Sometimes it's energy. Sometimes it's distractions. Sometimes it's that chatty coworker who doesn't believe in boundaries. I want you to think for a moment about your top 3 noise sources at work. Is it loud conversations? Do you have constant phone ringing? Maybe it's overhead intercom announcements. Maybe you have a high traffic area near your desk. Maybe it's that coworker who wants to vent before 9 a.m. I want you to think about that. And I want you to write them down. Your 3 noise sources, right? Write them down. You can do it mentally or write them on paper, but get the 3 down. Because step 1 to protecting your peace is knowing exactly what's disturbing it. Because a lot of times we'll be like, it's this, it's that. We don't even know. We need to know what it is. What exactly is disturbing our peace? Is it because our desk is by a high traffic area? Right? Is it that coworker that comes to you before 9 a.m.? Is it the overhead announcements? Like, what is disturbing your peace? And then we're going to build a bubble of peace even in chaos, because you may not have a private office, but that doesn't mean that you can't create boundaries with intention. Hear me when I say that. With intention. No, you may not have your own office. Maybe you're in a cubicle, right? You can still create boundaries with intention. You know, one thing that you can try is noise canceling headphones, right? The big ones or the small ones that people can see. Because even without music or a podcast or sound, when you have those on, it tells the world, it signals, I'm not available for small talk. When you have your headphones on, when you see people with headphones, you be like, oh, they don't have time. They're not. They're focused on something else. It's an automatic signal. And they could be listening to absolutely nothing. It could be quiet. But the headphones alone, that's what it signals. So try using noise canceling headphones. Try playing instrumental music in the background to drown out distractions. And yes, I have a desk therapy soundscape playlist on YouTube just for you that you can try. It's no talking, it's just instrumental. It helps you focus, it helps you be calm. It's on the playlist, the Desk Therapy Soundscapes. It's a playlist on the channel. Block time on your calendar for focus hours. Just like you put meetings on your calendar. Just like you put this is due, things that are due on your calendar. Put focus time, block it out on your calendar and treat it like an appointment. Like it can't be missed. That's an internal boundary. You have it on your calendar. Because on your calendar means it must get done. We know that. When we put something on that calendar, that means I got to meet that. This right here on the calendar has to get done. Right? It has to get done. It's on the calendar. So treat focus hours the same way. Like if it's on the calendar, it has to get done, which means I need to focus. Put it on your calendar. And then add physical cues to your workspace, like maybe a small lamp or sign or even a desk plant that says, "This is my zone." Because small physical shifts can signal huge energetic boundaries. Protecting your peace doesn't have to be loud. It just has to be clear. The other thing that we can do is take micro breaks. I talk about it just about every live, just about, because they're that important. When the noise is nonstop and the overwhelm starts creeping in, your nervous system needs a reset. This is where micro breaks come in. Every 90 minutes, step away, even for just 5 minutes. Get up, step away, go fill your water, walk to the bathroom, go walk to your car, look out the window, say a prayer or affirmation every 90 minutes. You deserve pockets of peace even on a busy day. Don't wait until your body forces you to pause, because your body will do that. Don't wait for that. Build in the breaks before the breakdown. I talk about micro breaks and how important they are. We all are busy. We all have deadlines. We all have things we're trying to get done. We still need to be incorporating micro breaks into our day, and not just one, not just two, many micro breaks throughout the day. The other thing that we need to do is speak up without sparking drama. And this part is hard for a lot of us, especially those who are just used to dealing with drama. But sometimes the best way to protect your peace is to open your mouth, right? Maybe you've given signals. Maybe you got the headphones on and they're still coming. Maybe you're doing your micro breaks and they're still coming. You haven't said anything to anybody, right? Maybe this is the part that you need to do. Maybe it's time to speak up. Use respectful but clear language, because we're in the workplace. These are not your friends. These are your coworkers and your supervisors. So you want to make sure that you use respectful language, but clear language. Hey, I know you've got a lot going on and I'm totally understand, but would you mind keeping it down a bit? It's hard for me to concentrate. You can say that. You can say, can we try using headphones for videos? It's been tough to stay focused. You can say that. If it's your manager, you can say, I'm noticing it's hard to focus with the current setup. Could we explore options like noise panels or rotating where I sit for focus tasks? Respectful, clear language. Speaking up isn't complaining, it's communicating. And peaceful people protect their peace out loud. I'm going to say it again. Speaking up isn't complaining, it's communicating. And peaceful people protect their peace out loud. Now, here's something that a lot of us is hard to comprehend. But sometimes the loudest noise isn't coming from your surroundings. It's coming from in you. It's that little voice that says, you should be doing more, or you're not working hard enough, or you're being too sensitive. That internal noise, because that's what it is just as harmful as the external kind. So let's try to quiet that down too. How do we do that? We can say affirmations at our desk. I'm allowed to protect my peace. We can listen to a calming playlist or guided meditation during lunch. We can journal our stress and gratitude each morning. You know, I have that self-care at work journal. We can mute unnecessary notifications during focus time. Those are things that we can do internally, because sometimes we're causing the noise. We may be working in a noisy place, but maybe the biggest distraction or peace takeaway is what we're saying internally to ourselves. So we need to make sure that we are mindful in what we are saying to ourselves, because your internal world matters. You can be in a loud place without letting it live inside of you. You are the protector of your peace. The world may be loud, but your spirit doesn't have to be. I'll see you at the next video.